Devon LARRATT versus Alex KURDECHA, probably the match of the night. When these two showed up at the table, in my mind, Alex was the favorite. In most people's eyes, Devon was the favorite. It's a left arm match. Devon was always destroyed by KURDECHA in practice pulls, but Devon has proven that he's a completely different human being when it comes to an actual match. And we did see that KURDECHA was nervous when he stepped up to the table. He was already sweating. Devon was trash talking him. And once they were strapped up, Devon took KURDECHA's wrist immediately. Round one, in the center. And that was a surprising wake-up call for Alex. Then Devon was on the offensive side. KURDECHA did a massive elbow foul by lifting his elbow. He bailed out of that situation. In my mind, this rule should be changed because it seems like unfair. But again, after the restart, Devon took his wrist one more time, and that too on the offensive side this time. So right off the go, Devon was not only in a good hand control position, but he won the center as well. He was towards his winning side. And then he stood up and pressed Alex down to the pad. Second time, by this time, Alex had already realized that he needs to flop press. His wrist is gone for the match. For the entire match, it's not coming back. In the second round, he was setting up with a flop press, but he did that in the first round too, but then he went for a top roll. So from a flop wrist starting position to a top roll, that was a terrible move. That's why he lost that round so easily. Second time, he went into a flop press, but terrible execution. He was standing like that and just pushing with his hand. No shoulder commitment, no throwing of the shoulders, no explosiveness, nothing. Devon just took him out of that position again, and he was very close to pinning Alex. Once again, this time, Devon was in a weird position, so he elbow fouled, and there was a restart. No, I think Alex fouled this time. Devon fouled in the third round. Again, after the restart, Alex was in the same position. Devon took his hand. He was in a good position. Alex had to foul again. Second foul, Devon was the winner of this round as well. Looks like Devon was going to end the match 3-0. But this time, since Devon had already arm wrestled for about 10-15 seconds, he was also getting tired. He was also sweating. And Alex's flop started working. As terrible as it was looking in the initial rounds, it started looking better. Alex was able to flop press Devon. Devon had to bail out with a massive elbow foul, a feet and a half elbow foul. He got the restart. Again, Alex was able to get into a flop press off the go. Devon had to elbow foul one more time. Second foul. Alex is the winner. By this time, Devon was quiet. Before that, he was trash talking. Now, Alex started trash talking. He was calling Devon out during the rounds as well. So once they returned back to the table, KURDECHA was again taken out of his flop press by Devon. Devon almost took him that much above the pad. He was in the offensive position. KURDECHA was in a flop. And Devon's shoulder was below the table in a decline position, in a losing position for at least maybe 7-8 seconds. But the referees completely forgot that this rule even exists. Devon got away with that. And when the referees realized that, Alex also did a foul. So it was called a coincidental elbow foul, while in reality it should have been a foul on Devon maybe 8 seconds before. The same thing happened again. Devon's elbow was slightly in a declined position. It was not called by the referees. And there was an elbow foul on Alex KURDECHA by this time. So Devon got just a warning for that. There was another restart. And this time, Devon realized that he cannot hang in this King's move against Alex's press like the previous time, which he did maybe for 25 seconds. It was not possible. That's why he jumped straight in a hook. And Alex was looking good in a hook too, but then he elbow fouled. It was the second elbow foul. The match ended there. Devon was lying on the floor afterwards. The match was really, really amazing. Weird fouls being called, weird fouls not being called. So it was all over the place. Overall, amazing. Devon is ranked 4th in the world. He has beaten Alex KURDECHA. That is amazing. I would say this match was as close as the Morozov versus KURDECHA match. So maybe Devon and Morozov are really close. That match can happen now. Thanks for watching. Like the video and I'll see you again.